Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Saturday Morning React-TOONS, this time featuring Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 6, The Blind Bandit. Friends, there's only one thing left to do, and that's get into it. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for Avatar or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like earlier in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time for The Blind Bandit, the 6th chapter of the 2nd book of the one and only Avatar: The Last Airbender. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go! Here we go, friends. Here we go. Yep.
I present to you the Earth Kingdom city of Oh no.
Now, Boomy said we had to find somebody patient.
You need to find someone who waits and listens.
In the swamp, we see visions of people we've lost, people we loved.
But what about my vision? It was someone I had never met.
Right. Unless it was in a past life, a past version of the Avatar. I thought about that after we stopped watching, but who knows?
I really do like it.
Then you should get it. You deserve something nice.
I do, don't I? You know what? I'm gonna get it.
You kids like earthbending? You like throwing rocks? Then check out Master Yu's Earthbending Academy.
You like drugs? That's what I thought it was.
Who knows?
Nice.
This Master Yu could be the earthbending teacher you've been looking for.
I'm not sure.
Take your stances. Now, strike.
Aang, you should be covering up those tattoos, but... Jeez.
So, are you ready to commit to more lessons? If you pay for the whole year in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think the boulder is gonna win back the belt at Earth Rumble 6.
Earth Rumble?
Excuse me, but where is this earthbending tournament exactly?
It's on the island of Nunya. None of your business.
Nah.
I'll take care of this. Hey, strong guys, wait up!
She'll be back in like 10 seconds.
You ready to find an earthbending teacher?
Told ya.
How'd you get them to tell you?
Oh, a girl has her ways.
Hell yeah.
Hey, front row seats. I wonder why no one else is sitting here.
Splash zone.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6. I am your host, Shin Fu.
Sin?
The rules are simple. Just knock the other guy out of the ring, and you win.
Seems easy.
Round 1, the boulder versus the big bad hippo.
So it's just like pro wrestling. I love it. The hippo is not impressed.
The hippo is rocking the boat.
Oh, wow.
The boulder wins.
He's like The Rock, but bigger.
Boomy said I need a teacher who listens to the earth. He's just listening to his big muscles. What do you think, Sokka?
Sokka is a fan.
Versus Fire Nation Man.
He's the heel.
No!
Wow.
No, please!
Oh, dear God. He's going in knees first.
The boulder knows how to put the hurt in the dirt. Yeah! Woo!
Sokka has found his place.
The boulder versus your champion, the Blind Bandit.
Ooh, namesake, the champ.
She can't really be blind. It's just part of her character, right?
Doesn't look like it.
The boulder feels conflicted,
She's the champ for a reason.
and now he's ready to bury you in a rock-a-lanche.
Whenever you're ready, the pebble.
Ha 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 ha. Was that her?
It's done.
Really? Oh, wow. She's using like tremor sense. It's almost like she's using sonar, like,
Your winner, and still
wow. That's your teacher.
to make things a little more interesting, I'm offering up this sack of gold pieces to anyone who can defeat the Blind Bandit.
I will.
Dang. You're gonna show everybody you're an airbender.
I don't really want to fight you. I want to talk to you.
Boo! No talking!
Don't boo at him.
Somebody's a little light on his feet. What's your fighting name? The fancy dancer? Where'd you go?
Please wait.
There you are.
She's not being entirely patient right here. Sack of gold pieces, please.
Whoever you are, just leave me alone. Wait!
Well, damn. And the belt?
Way to go, champ! I gotta admit, now I'm really glad I bought this bag.
You are not allowed to wear that.
Do you guys know where she lives?
The Blind Bandit is a mystery. She shows up to fight, then disappears.
Have you looked for her?
In my vision, I saw a girl in a white dress with a pet flying boar. Know anybody like that?
A literally flying pig.
They're the richest people in town. Probably the whole world.
Yeah, but they don't have a daughter.
You better leave.
Hey, I got my eye on you.
Water Tribe.
The Blind Bandit just fell out of the ring. She must have took a dive and split the money with the kid.
Really?
Nobody cheats Shin Fu.
It's Shin Fu. I thought it was Sin Fu, which sin could be taken a couple different ways for a potential bad guy. They don't have a daughter, though.
How did you find me? Well, a crazy king told me I had to find an earthbender who listens to the earth. And then I had a vision in a magic swamp, and...
What Aang is trying to say is, he's the Avatar. And if he doesn't master earthbending soon, he won't be able to defeat the Fire Lord.
Guards! Guards, help!
Where are we running?
You know your father doesn't want you wandering the grounds without supervision, Toph.
Toth?
I'm pleased to hear that Toph's private lessons are going well. But I want to be sure she's not trying anything too dangerous.
I'm keeping her at the beginner's level. Basic forms and breathing exercises only.
Hilarious.
Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home unannounced?
The Avatar, sir.
Ha! Sokka!
Blow on it. It's too hot for her.
Allow me.
What control?
Toph is still learning the basics.
Yes, and sadly, because of her blindness, I don't think she will ever become a true master.
Oh boy.
She's better than you think she is.
Goodness gracious. They are just assuming because she can't see that she can't do this, eh? Really cool concept for an earthbender, somebody that uses tremor sense.
Look, I'm sorry about dinner. Let's call a truce, okay?
Sure.
I see with earthbending. It's kind of like seeing with my feet. I feel the vibrations in the earth, and I can see where everything is. You, that tree, even those ants.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
My parents don't understand.
Then why stay here where you're not happy?
They're my parents. Where else am I supposed to go?
You could come with us.
Yeah, you guys get to go wherever you want. No one telling you what to do.
Oh my god, are we picking up another person?
We're being ambushed.
Really? Oh, okay. Whoa.
I think you kids owe me some money.
What are you talking about, dude? A ransom? Jeez.
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena. It's signed Shin Fu and the Boulder.
I can't believe it.
The kidnappers signed the ransom note. Okay.
Here's your money. Now let them go.
He's gonna say,
I
yeah.
think the Fire Nation will pay a hefty price for the Avatar. Now, get out of my ring.
Okay. Oh my God, Sokka, both of you be careful, but Sokka especially. Okay.
Toph, there's too many of them. We need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and...
Show him. Show him.
Let him go. I beat you all before and I'll do it again.
The boulder takes issue with that comment.
They're mine.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we found a new member. So awesome. She can hear them shifting weight. Super cool. It's like Mr. Iguana. Wow. That feels great. It's so cool. She's knocking them all out of the ring, too. Oh my God. She turns them in the way. Yep. Oh my God. So good. Get out of town. Let's see what you got. Her stance is so dope. Her stance is so cool. It's like she's curling in on herself and bringing her elbows in. Oh, you better be coming. You better be coming with us.
Oh, she's the greatest earthbender I've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
I love being an earthbender. And I'm really, really good at it. I know I've kept my life secret from you, but you were keeping me secret from the whole world. You were doing it to protect me. But I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend.
My God, she's 12. Just like Aang.
It's made me realize something.
It has?
Yes. I've let you have far too much freedom.
Oh, no.
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out. They are no longer welcome here.
Really?
I'm sorry too. Goodbye, Aang.
Oh, come on now. We can't end it like this. How much time do we have left? We don't have a lot of time.
There are plenty of amazing earthbenders out there.
She was it. Yeah, she was it. She is it.
Toph,
Come on.
What are you doing here?
My dad
Running away.
changed his mind. He said I was free to travel the world.
He 1000% did not say that.
Okay.
Now we're even. I'll take the belt back.
Hell yeah. Give me. She couldn't feel it. She couldn't feel it coming through the air. Find
the
her.
Avatar has kidnapped my daughter.
Oh,
I
boy.
want you to do whatever it takes to bring her home.
Good for you, kid. You are home now. All we need is one more element. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 6, The Blind Bandit, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just watched The Blind Bandit, Chapter 6 of Book 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the party grows by one. Oh, okay, so great. Incredible character design. Absolutely love it. There is I kept mentioning tremor sense, and I realized that I really didn't explain that. There is a basic, very similar to the way that I think it's Toph. The way that Toph sees everything is through the tremor and the vibration vibrations, there's a similar power or ability that you can have in Dungeons and Dragons. And so as soon as she started to employ it, I realized what she was doing, and that is so cool. That is absolutely awesome. It's such an interesting way to really show how, again, her parents looked at her loss of sight as a disability that she was never going to recover from. And I absolutely love her being able to show that not only has she overcome her disability, but she never even had one to begin with. And it was something that the thing about this too is like the underlying theme of all of this is like parental oversight and the inability to let your child become or have their own identity. And we know that because the boys in the camp, the ones that got frozen by Katara, that was so great, said they don't have a daughter, which means they didn't even let her out in the town. So those private lessons that she was having with the earthbending instructor, like at no point was she allowed to have any type of interaction. And again, that might be also her status and her kind of standing as far as being rich. That could have contributed to that sort of like isolation that she was under. But it seemed that the majority of that came from, especially her father's desire to see her, air quotes, safe, because, she didn't possess the same abilities that she could, it was a way to look at her inability to see traditionally that he was able to kind of constrain her growth. She couldn't be who she wanted to be, so she created her own identity in the Blind Bandit. And I think that you could easily say that that identity that she created isn't housed inside the title of the Blind Bandit, but it's housed inside, that's the person that she wanted to be. She's great at earthbending, she's great at fighting, she's great at exhibiting all of these things and kind of proving it to herself. She's incredibly strong, she's patient, and she listens just like Boomy said we would need. Great, great stuff. I couldn't be happier that this is our earthbender. Perfect, perfect stuff. Now, I'll end with this because I don't want to go on and on. I realize when I'm editing these things that I just talk just way too long. We've all watched the episode. It's just Greg pontificating on things that we've literally watched like 10 minutes ago. But I just love this damn show so much, friends. Okay, let's flash back a little bit to the swamp. Everybody saw somebody that they had loved and lost. Yue, Sokka. Their mother, Katara. Aang saw Toph. Now, why? Somebody that you've loved and lost. I hope that's not the case, and I hope it's more of this is somebody that you're searching for somebody, and it's more beyond the idea of loved and lost, but I don't think it is. And because of all of that, and of course he couldn't have been thinking about her, we went through all that. This is somebody that he was going to meet and has now met. What does that mean for their relationship? That she was so dominant. She's the person he saw in the swamp. I cannot imagine that they are setting us up for some type of, friendship, potential romance maybe, between Aang and Toph that ends with her death, because everybody else that was part of a vision dies. That's scary, and that's something to put a pin in, friends, because we're going forward armed with some foreshadowing that, it might be unwarranted. It might not be. It might just have been more of a precog type of thing. Aang, be on the lookout for this person. That would be okay if one of the other visions kind of contradicted it, but we had the other two visions were very similar in their kind of emotional components they had for both Sokka and Katara. Oh boy, friends, I'm not sure. That's the only concerning thing, because it's at this point now where we have this character and it feels like I've known her for an episode, and now I'm willing to bawl real tears, weep if anything were to happen to her, because incredibly cool character, fits perfectly with our group. I don't think it takes away from Sokka or Katara or Aang to have another character there. It just means, friends, we only need one more element. Fire, but who could we find? But I was going to go there. I'm just going to leave it there, friends. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to talk about the potential firebender. I am going to talk about it. It has to happen. I don't care. This group that we have right now that is currently riding on the back of Appa needs one more member. And that member we know has to be Zuko. I will accept nothing less. He needs to join up. They need to all be friends. They need to be heroes together. They need to fall in love. If it's Zuko and Katara, I will hear none of it. I'll be taking no questions at this time. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and allows me to alert you next time it's time for Avatar or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye from Avatar: The Last Airbender. But where should we say goodbye from? As always, we are the Greek chorus. We are the people that now watch the episodes that the creatives of Avatar put together. Their initial goal was to get this tale in as many ears as possible. And now that is our job, my friends. We go out, we find people that haven't seen the show before and say, you need to check this out, and just strap in. It is a ride. It is a ride and a half. It is time to enjoy. And because we do that now, my friends, we are rewarded by being able to jump back into the episode we just watched and say goodbye from a favored scene. I'm putting us right on this guy's back with our brand new crew plus our newest member as we look towards the future, towards the horizon, towards the rising sun. Because we all know that somebody's power rises with the sun, and I will accept no substitute. Friends, until such time as we can watch the next chapter of this amazing book, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.